Hi everyone, welcome back to Say What You Mean, an English learning channel. I'm Chris. How are you today? I hope you are super. I am super. Today is Saturday and it's a beautiful day. Remember what I always say, English is hard, so listen, speak, and say what you mean. Today's topic is yesterday, the finished past. This listening video is for beginners, A level. So listen closely and let's get to work. We think about the past in a few ways in English. We think about a finished past, a closed past, like this book. And we think about an unfinished past, an open past, open like this book here. We do not use the same verb form for the two, so it's very important to understand finished and unfinished times. So think about yesterday. Yesterday is finished, right? Yes. And last week? Is that finished? Yeah. Last month? Last year? Last winter? Yes, yes, yes. They are all finished. And what about 1 hour ago? Yep, you got it. Finished. 1 day ago, 1 week ago, 2023, 1 year ago, 2020, all of those times are finished. It's the finished past, finished time. Now, think about today. Is today finished? No. For me, it's midday. It's 1:30 p.m. So the morning is finished, but the evening is not finished. Today is not finished, unfinished time. Okay, what about this month, August? Is August finished? No. We have some of August left, and some of August is in the past, right? So, is August finished? No. How about this year? 2024? This summer? No. None of those times are finished. They are unfinished time. So, that's an introduction into finished time, completed time, closed time, and unfinished time, incomplete or open time. Okay, so let's look at the forms. Now, asking questions in English is a big theme, a big topic. So we're going to do questions in another video. I'll come back and focus on questions at a different time. But for now, listen to yes or positive answers. The sentences have the present tense first, the everyday pattern, and the past tense second. So, listen closely. I don't eat pizza every day, but I ate my favorite food, pizza, yesterday. Barbers or hairstylists cut hair every day. I cut my hair 1 hour ago. I work every Monday and I worked every day last week. So with the yes answers, positive answers, we change the main verb, Eat, ate. Cut, cut. It's the same sound. Work, worked. The verbs do not all change in the same way. You have to learn different forms, but that's for a different video, perhaps. Now, listen closely to the no, the negative answers. The sentences have a present tense and then a past tense. So I read German books, but I didn't read German books 2 years ago. I sometimes take the train, but I didn't take the train last month. I visit my wife's family during the holidays, but I didn't visit them last Christmas. With no or negative answers, we add didn't and keep the main verb in the same form as the present. So read, didn't read. Take, didn't take. Visit, didn't visit. Okay, now for some listening. My hair is short now. It was longer yesterday, right? I cut my hair about an hour ago, or maybe 2 hours ago. I went on a run 3 hours ago, and when I came back, when I returned, I decided to cut my hair. It was too hot while I was running, so I had to cut it. I went for a run yesterday, too. I also worked and had my Japanese class. I told you all last week in a video that I am learning German and Japanese. I have Japanese class 2 times a week, and I had it yesterday. Last week, I didn't have my Japanese class because I had to help another teacher. I started taking Japanese in 2022. I didn't take Japanese classes 4 years ago. I came to Germany in 2021. I lived in Alabama until I moved. I learned a little Japanese by myself when I lived in Alabama, but I didn't have any classes. I also didn't study German when I lived in the United States. I didn't know that I would move here. But I started studying just before I arrived in 2021. When I came to Germany, I got a job in a restaurant. I worked in restaurants for a long time when I lived in Alabama. I also owned a small bakery. We baked and sold pizza and bread, sourdough pizza and bread. I closed the store when I moved in 2021. But I didn't like the restaurant job that I got in Bonn that much, so I quit and I started teaching. 3 months ago, Kristen and I took a trip to Italy. It was fabulous. It was so beautiful. We went to Pompeii and saw the ruins of the city. It was so interesting. We ate a lot of pizza, my favorite food. Yeah, it was really cool to be in the birthplace of pizza because I like pizza so much. Okay, so that's a little listening practice for the finished past, the simple past tense. How was it? Was it okay? Did you understand everything? Was it hard? Can you talk about the finished past? Yes, you can. Okay, so your turn. Leave a comment with a video link or a Vocaroo link. That's a website that you can use to record yourself. So leave a link in the comments and tell us about your finished past. Last week, 2 weeks ago, last year, 2020. Everything in the finished past. Okay, so here are some words and phrases. So I have a long list of the verbs that I used, and I will read the base form, the standard form, and the past versions. So to eat, ate, didn't eat. To cut, cut, didn't cut. To work, worked, didn't work. To read, 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 didn't read. The spelling is the same, but we have two sounds. I read every day. I read yesterday. To take, took, didn't take. To visit, visited, didn't visit. To be, this is am, is, or are. This pattern changes. Was or were. Wasn't, weren't. To go, went, didn't go. To return, returned, didn't return. To decide, decided, didn't decide. To have, had, didn't have. To tell, told, didn't tell. To start, started, didn't start. To come, came, didn't come. To live, lived, didn't live. To learn, learned, didn't learn. To move, moved, didn't move. To study, studied, didn't study. To get, got, didn't get. To own, owned, didn't own. To bake, baked, didn't bake. To sell, sold, didn't sell. To close, closed, didn't close. To like, liked, didn't like. To see, saw, didn't see. Okay, a few other words here. A bakery. This is a place that makes baked goods, things like breads, cakes, cookies, pizza, and other types of baked foods. Sourdough. Sourdough is a type of wild natural yeast. Yeast is a microorganism. Micro, very small organism, living thing. So this is a tiny living thing that makes bread rise. Birthplace, the home of something. So either the home of a person, or in this case, Naples is the birthplace of pizza. It's the place where pizza was first created, or at least that's what we say. All right, great. So everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope to see you here again for the next video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more. And if you want to book a class, my link is in the channel description. So thanks again, everyone, and remember, practice makes permanence. So work hard, Listen carefully and say what you mean. Thanks, everyone. Bye.